Welcome back to Smoky Ribs. I'm Russ Jones, coming to you from the Mississippi Gulf Coast on a very cold morning, 22 degrees here. I had frost on my offset smoker. This is the Piston Spitz Hybrid, and I just started a fire in here. Now the frost is gone and this thing is warming up. And you're probably gonna think I'm crazy even cooking out here on a morning like today, but I've got 3 pork butts that's been thawing out for 2 or 3 days, and I've got to get them cooked. It don't matter how cold it is. And you might be wondering, why is he doing 3 pork butts? Who in the world is going to eat all that? It's just me and my wife. Well, what we do, and I've really never shown it on video, but I do a lot of cooking off camera, and a lot of times we cook in bulk. And I'm going to show you 2 things in this video primarily. One thing is why this hybrid, having a pellet grill on one end and an offset on the other, how that is so handy to have in one pit. And the other thing is I'm going to show you how I'll take bulk meat, like a big brisket, or in this case 3 pork butts, and I will take that and how I do it at the end of it and get it all prepared for the freezer, and then how easy it is to warm this stuff back up. And it's a really good thing that we've been doing, not just on meats, but we do it on stews, we do it on chilies, gumbos, you name it, and we do it all the time. Me and my wife don't necessarily like cooking every day of the week, so we make sure we have a lot of things stacked in the freezer. And when you see the method I use to warm this stuff back up, I hope you try it too. It's completely safe and it's a big time saver. So enough talking, let's go ahead and get started. I've already showed you the fire going. It's not up to temp yet, but let me show you these pork butts right here. All right, here's the 3 pork butts. I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap them and get some seasoning on these and get them ready for the smoker. All right, so I misspoken. What I have here is 2 pork butts, and this is a picnic shoulder. Now they come from the same area. This sits on the top of the animal, the shoulder, and this is the other half. This is what they call a picnic, and this does have the skin on. And once it's fully cooked, or probably once it gets like halfway cooked, I'll be able to pull this skin off. Now a lot of times I'll actually cook that separate if I want some cracklings or chicharron, something like that to mix in with the pork. And we might do that, not sure yet. Biggest thing, I'm just trying to get these cooked up. So I'm gonna go ahead and season these up, and I'll just speed through this real quick. I'm sure most of y'all has seen meat seasoned before, so I'm just going to take mustard. I'll just do one of them here real quick. We'll just rub that in, get this seasoning going on. Take our left hand, rub this mustard in. Let's put a pretty good coat. This is really thick meat. It can handle that. All right, gonna get it flipped over, gonna do the same thing. So that's basically what I'm gonna do to all this. It's just I am using 2 different rubs. I got this one, probably put that on the picnic, put these 2 on the pork butt. Whew, man, it is some kind of cold. I've already got one of these on here. Let me grab the other 2. I'm gonna probably put this biggest one, which is the picnic, put it closer to the fire, right about here. Then I'll take this other pork butt and put it right here. Now I will be moving these around and spinning, rotating, flipping, and all that as they're cooking. But let's just get them going. Look at all that frost on there. So I'm just gonna be tending fire for a while. I'll pop in and out from time to time, let you see how they're doing. All right, let's check on these. They've been going almost 3 hours, and I've been running between 250 and 275. That's normally where I do any kind of pork. Pork's very forgiving. You can run it a little on the higher end, so 275 is really what I'm trying to hold. And it's probably about time to put some more wood in, but let's just take a quick look. Oh yeah, they definitely get some color. Now after the first hour and a half, I went ahead and spun them around. One side is a little darker than the other. And anyway, they're cooking up nice. Let's close it up. But yeah, I have, like I said, rotating them in different places, plus spin them, just whatever I think it needs. All right, so what I was talking about at the beginning of this video about getting a full use out of this hybrid, what I'm doing is I'm using the offset, doing offset smoke for the majority of this cook. And I will finish it off using the pellet smoker. So let's go ahead and dump all these pellets in here. That should be plenty of pellets. It was not a full bag. All right, just a quick update. I now have the pellet grill side of this running, and it's up to 250. Yep, you can already see where it's starting to pull these in a little bit right here. I've been going 5 hours, so I'm close to 160 degrees, 160, and if you can see, I just pulled that skin off of this picnic. Got it pulled off, I seasoned it, put it back on there. Once you cook it a little bit, it will easily come off of there. And I'm not going to do anything with it this time. So we just going to let this thing keep rocking. And whenever I get probe tender, really tender, then I'll show you pulling these off of here and we'll go from there. All right, I am rapidly coming up on 8 hours on this cook. Let's take a look. Oh boy, it's really getting nice dark color. Oh man. 208. 211. Going through like butter. 208. That was about 186. This is bigger, thicker. That one still needs to go a little bit. Getting ready to pull these two off. Gonna wrap them in foil, put them in a cooler, just let them rest while this is gonna catch up to them. Let's just close it up right this minute. Getting low on pellets, so that's timing itself out just about right. And I've been holding a constant 275 on this pellet grill side of this. I mean, just holding steady. This is gonna be so good. Now I'm gonna explain to you here in just a moment what happens after this. So let me tell you what I do from here. From here, these 3 pork butts, once they're all ready, they'll get plenty of rest time. They got to cool down to where I can work with them and really shred this stuff up, get it just like I want it, discard any lumps of fat or bones or whatever I don't need in there, and just have some good pulled pork. And I'll mix it all together, and I'll take more of the rub I use and I'll sprinkle that into the meat. You got to be, you know, kind of mindful of that and don't overdo it. Just lightly sprinkle all through it, because the inside of these pork butts never got any seasoning. All that's on the outside, and you will have those pieces in there as well. But just mix you a little bit more seasoning in there, get it just like you like it, cool it down to room temperature, take your vacuum bags. Now when you pack your vacuum bags, make sure you're doing this in whatever portions you want. For me, it's just me and my wife, so I'll portion it out what I think we can eat at one meal, regardless how we're eating it, whether it be sandwiches or just pork on the side or whatever the case may be. To pull a good vacuum, I use a chamber vac, and the chamber vac bags are safe to boil in. That's one reason I like those bags as well. I'm not sure about the other vacuum sealers if they are or not. I know most of them are safe for sous vide, so they possibly are, but I know the bags I use are boiling safe. So they go in a freezer. I'll put on there the date that I did it, what it is, put it in the freezer, and they lay kind of flat. I just stack them up, get ready for a meal. My wife works, you know, I'm retired, but don't always feel like cooking. All you got to do is take one of these bags out, drop it in boiling water, 15, 20, 25 minutes tops, and you are heated all the way back through. Just cut the pack open and you can smell that smoke and that barbecue when you do that, and you're ready to make sandwiches or however you want to serve it. So thank you for watching. I'm Russ Jones with Smoky Ribs Barbecue.